On his first day of work, the caregiver poured boiling water on his boss's legs, just to test whether the patient's legs were really numb. During meals, in order to sneak a peek at his boss's secretary, he delivered the food directly to his boss's eyes. He also always forgot that his boss was completely paralyzed. When the phone rang, he just let his boss answer it himself. When shaving his boss, he always played pranks, shaving him like this, like that, and like that. He even wanted to have a snowball fight with his boss, but the boss could only endure the abuse. When walking with the boss, he treated the wheelchair like a skateboard. He never treated the boss like a disabled person, nor did he treat him like a human being. But strangely, despite such unreasonable behavior from the caregiver, the boss not only didn't fire him, but actually enjoyed it. He even paid him a salary several times higher than the average. When Philip first started looking for a caregiver, there was a steady stream of applicants. Most were well-dressed white caregivers, some from prestigious universities, others with awards to their name. But Driss, who had just been released from prison, stood out among them. He didn't line up quietly. Instead, he strode into the room, slapped the contract on the table, and made them sign a refusal to hire him. It turned out that as long as he was rejected 3 times, Driss could claim unemployment benefits, so he didn't give Philip a friendly look. He mocked Philip's lack of taste in clothing, and said he had no sense of humor. When Philip asked if there was nothing else in his life, Driss said there was one right in front of him. Driss's honesty made Philip feel very relaxed. Facing this humorous black man, Philip didn't sign the contract, but asked him to come back for a second interview the next day. After leaving, Driss walked down the street, having been imprisoned for robbery. He hadn't been home in 6 months. As a child raised in a low-income black community, his life was extremely difficult. Looking at the house full of brothers and sisters, even taking a shower was disrupted by the noise. His mother had to bear all the burdens of the household alone. Her son had been missing for 6 months with no word, and now he suddenly appeared, bringing only a colorful egg. However, it was stolen during the interview at Philip's house. His mother wanted to know where her son had been for the past 6 months, but Driss didn't want her to know he had been in prison. His mother felt despair over his attitude, and immediately kicked him out. With nowhere to go, Driss became a homeless person, surviving on junk food. Despite the towering skyscrapers in the city, he had no place to go. He headed to Philip's mansion, intending to retrieve the rejection letter and leave, but the butler gave him a tour of the entire villa, and arranged a bedroom for him. Driss, who had no intention of working, saw the luxurious bathtub in the room, and found the job offer impossible to refuse. After all, Driss couldn't even stretch his legs when taking a bath at home. At that moment, Philip was getting a massage. When Driss picked up the signed rejection letter and prepared to leave, Philip called him back. He really liked Driss's sense of humor, and decided to give him a 1-month trial period. Driss, of course, wouldn't back down. After all, who would refuse a 2-meter wide bed and an extremely luxurious bathroom? What they didn't know was that it was because of this encounter that they became lifelong friends.